If you're wondering what a rotating box has to do with animation and the cool, awesome cartoons you want to make, I'll tell you. It's kind of important. Shape rotation. Why is it important to your future animations? Why is such a simple animation test kind of a big deal? This is really something that I didn't learn in my short run at college. I really wish that we would have went over the idea of 3D shapes in a 2D environment. Now, this idea is not mine. I wish I could find the reference where I found all these amazing examples of shapes rotating that were hand-drawn, but I can't find it. I tried and tried, and I can't find it. So I decided to just try on my own. I tried a pyramid, which you can see me creating. This one was a little bit difficult for me to understand. This was my first time actually doing it, but I was just messing around with the line and trying to give the illusion of a three-dimensional shape rotating in space. And it worked for the most part, but I still couldn't really wrap my head around it. So I quickly went to the box rotation, which was, a little bit easier to understand, I feel. I had a lot of fun with it. I was scratching my head with it because you have to think about what's going to happen next, and when you're moving it, in your head you're thinking, okay, where was the box? And then you're like, okay, how can I convey this box actually turning and things like that? And the reason why I feel like this is very important is that when you're wanting to make very dynamic animations, face turns, body turns, just dynamic poses that are moving, you're going to need to keep up with the most dynamic shape is the human body. When it's moving and in movement, and if you are just off by a little bit, yeah, you might give the idea that, oh, this is a human, but you can really lose shape easily. So by doing this quick little practice of rotating a box or rotating a pyramid or even throwing a dice and seeing how that works in a 2D space, it's going to help you later on. And the reason why I stuck this quick animation tip between level 1 and level 2 is because I think that this is the gray area that you'll need to improve as an animator. The next couple animations are going to be character animations, and what better way to understand the breakdown of a three-dimensional shape in a 2D space if you have nothing more to worry about than a box. So a tip I want to give to those who are going to try this, especially for the box, is try to concentrate on the corners. Don't concentrate on what you're seeing as the shape, but pay attention to the edges, pay attention to where the corners and how they're moving. Like if you're, I started, it wasn't until maybe the third or fourth frame that I figured out it's all in the corners, because at first I was concentrating on the front part of, or I should say the faces of the box. But when I started concentrating on where the corners were going to move, it became a lot easier for me. And I also went along with making the object move closer to the screen, so it got bigger as I rotated it. So there's really not much more I can say about this. Like I said, this seems easy, it seems simple, but if you want to do some heavy character animation, I would advise that you at least give this a try before you jump into it, because when you start wanting to turn the human face, you're going to wish you might have done this on just a simple trial and error. So give it a try, let me know what you think. Did you have any trouble with it? Just let me know in the comment section below. If you found this tip helpful, let me know in the comment section. Please like, subscribe. I will definitely be back next week with the start of the level 2 animation series. We're getting into simple character animation beyond the flour sack. And now this is basically where everyone wants to be in their character animation, is animating characters. So thanks again, and see you next time.